What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn is once again at it. Eddie Hearn is at it again, as Eddie Hearn is now claiming that they offered 50-50 split to Brian Norman Jr., who is the WBO welterweight world champion, undefeated, 26 wins, no loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach, to unify the belts against the phenom, as I refer to him as, undefeated IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer Jaron Boots Ennis, who is 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 29 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach, for November 9th showdown unification in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So Eddie Hearn is claiming that the first offer we know is $750,000 to Brian Norman Jr. He turned it down. Then he said the second offer was $1.2 million dollars, and he turned that down. Then they turned down 1.5. Then they turned down 1.7. That was the final offer. But now Eddie Hearn is claiming that wasn't the final offer. Now Eddie Hearn is claiming they offered him 50-50 split. Huh? You offered him a 50-50 split? Let's listen to what Eddie Hearn had to say right here, shall we?
Boots got $4 million for the purse bid. Do you know how purse bids work? Like, you haven't got a clue. This is easier for you to know. The payments for Boots and Norman for the unification, because of what Boots was prepared to take for the unification, would be a 50-50 split.
Now, if Eddie Hearn, like he said, 50-50 split, it would end up being a 50-50 split. That means you either drastically underpaying Jaron Boots Ennis, or this is just not genuine. Reason being, why wouldn't you just pay the extra $500,000 that he's looking for and then stage the fight? All he's asked for is extra $500,000. Why are you putting Jaron Ennis in a situation where Jaron Ennis has to split 50-50? That makes no sense. All you have to do is add an extra $500,000. So you saying that location is important because Jaron Ennis sells 14 to 16,000 tickets in Philadelphia. Well, if he's selling 14 to 16,000 tickets in Philly, then it's worth the money for unification. If he did that against David Avanesian, imagine you can raise the prices for the tickets because this is a higher profile fight against an undefeated world champion. Right? I'm hard pressed to see, where did this come from? I mean, Jaron Boots Ennis has never said that he offered 50-50 split. And neither has Brian Norman Jr. and his team. 50-50 split. Now he's saying that, now I was made privy that the numbers that they said that Jaron Boots Ennis was making for 3.3 for David Avanesian fight was not true at all. I heard that from a very close source. That number was not real. So now they're saying that Jaron Ennis was getting $1.7 million as well. And he's selling 14 to 16,000 seats in the arena? These numbers are not adding up, man. And now you have a situation where this is what makes me raise my eyebrow. And this is why I don't believe it's true. Because Mario Barrios and his people said that he was offered $2 million, but they have other plans, which is Manny Pacquiao in December. And that they want to raise their profile. So if you offered Mario Barrios $2 million, why was Boots Ennis only getting 1.7 or 50-50? Or why didn't you just offer Brian Norman an extra $500,000 to make it $2 million like you was going to do with Mario Barrios? It's for Boots Ennis. It's not for Brian Norman and his worth. It's about being able to secure the best fights possible and creating as much leverage for Jaron Boots Ennis as possible. So make this make sense. Mario Barrios was going to get $2 million, but Boots was getting less than $2 million. This is not adding up. These numbers not adding up, man. It's not adding up. And Jaron Boots Ennis, they're doing him a disservice by not sacrificing to make these biggest fights possible, man. Period. He needs this leverage because his talent is off the charts. And if he's a high risk with a low reward, people will maneuver right around him. Like they did Demetrius Andrade, like they did Floyd Mayweather until Floyd Mayweather got that crossover fight with Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Acelina Freitas, the list goes on. Joel Casamayor, Prince Nassim Hamed, none of these dudes wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather until they had to. And that's because Oscar gave them the opportunity. Period. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Bluebell Sports TV. All one word. I'm gone. Peace.